Baroness Mone, is linked to a company that had two contracts to deliver PPE things and took a great deal of money. The Department of Health is apparently trying to get 122 million back for PPE equipment. And I think the company is called PPE MedPro. And it was supposed to produce 25 million sterile surgical gowns in June 2020. Now, I'm not quite sure what it produced, but whatever it produced wasn't of standard and wasn't acceptable. And Mone has benefited from this, apparently, in an offshore trust in the Isle of Man. And all the focus is, of course, on her and on this apparently rather shady company, PPE MedPro, which would demonstrate, apparently in the courts, that it supplied its gowns to the correct specification on time and at a highly competitive price. But, you know, the question really shouldn't be focused on either Mone, or PPE MedPro. It should be focused on Matt Hancock and the people who procured those contracts in the first place from their friends, because that seems to be the way this worked. It smacks of Eastern Europe. It smacks of Russian mendacity and the sort of tricks that I personally have seen a number of times and have been shocked at in Eastern Europe, and I'm no less shocked now. This is an abuse of public office. And instead of pursuing the people who have caused the problem, it's pursuing other individuals. The person who caused the problem seems to be the person who was poking around in the stationery cupboard with Gina Coladangelo. I would love to know what his response to this is, but of course he is no longer a minister. He's busy poking his pencil into other dealings. He's busy circling figures in the jungle or in some sort of paramilitary reality TV program. His future, he thinks, is in TV. Well, I would certainly switch off. I think that's the appropriate response. And as for the 122 million, this is a distraction. That money, of course, should be paid to the nurses and to the doctors and to the ambulance people. And the government should take the view that it's going to get that money and therefore proactively, proleptically produce the payment that the nurses, doctors, ambulance people are demanding. It's simply a matter of paperwork. It's got enough bureaucrats, after all, to do that paperwork. It's time they did something of use.